Hey, welcome back to North Texas. We're going to talk about something here that's pretty near and dear to our hearts. We've helped out a couple of organizations get this right in Texas, particularly those in and around Fort Hood. The Transition Assistance Program. Just a little background: if you're getting ready to separate or retire from the military, you probably heard about the Transition Assistance Program, or TAP. But here's what service members don't realize, and that's the Veterans of Foreign War, or VFW, can help you start your VA benefits long before you even leave active duty. Today we're going to break down how the VFW fits into the TAP program and why meeting a VFW benefits advisor early can make your transition smoother and faster. So turning it over to you.
Okay, the TAP program, or Transition Assistance Program, prepares service members for civilian life. That's what it's designed to do, what it's supposed to do. It's coordinated by the DoD, the Department of Defense, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, and the U.S. Department of Labor. TAP covers employment, education, finances, VA benefits, but TAP works best when you connect with a VSO, or a veteran service organization like the Veterans of Foreign Wars.
All right, well, so where the VFW fits into TAP. During TAP briefs, accredited VFW service members often participate to help separating service members understand their VA claims. And here's what makes the VFW different. VFW service officers, the ones that actually prepare your VA claim, are VA accredited representatives. Their services are 100% free. Let me move closer to the camera. They work for you, not the government. They are free and they work for you, not the government.
Okay, the mission is simple. Help service members receive the benefits they earned, you earn,
right?
You earn through service. Don't forget, that's basically what the mission is. It's very cut and dry, plain and simple. But don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, don't
to our video.
Yep, and hit the notification
bell over here so you'll get notified. But let's dive deeper into it. So step one.
All right, well, step one, so pre-separation. About 18 months out from you taking the uniform off forever, you should attend the TAP brief. And that's per regulation, across all branches. You got to sit down. It's probably a 2 or 3 hour brief. Yep. It's in your packet. Like your senior non-commissioned officer, your organization knows you will be in this briefing because he or she will be held accountable for it. So the VFW can help you because it'll help you review your medical records, identify potential disability claims, explain presumptive conditions. We've covered that one to death, and then start documenting injuries and illness. Many veterans wait until after separation, and that delay can cost them months or years of benefits. So, hey, for the record, my benefits started the day I separated uniform, and then when I went and reviewed a claim, when I submitted a appeals, they backdated it to the date of my separation of my military. This stuff works.
It works. Step two, you're going to be filing your VA claim before you leave. That's kind of what he was talking about. Some old crusty VFW guy sat him down, did his deal, and made him listen before he would sign off his packet. So I can quote his story almost as good as him now. But one of the most important things the VFW is going to help you with, benefits delivery at discharge, BDD. That means the day you walk out and the day your terminal leave ends or your paycheck ends with the United States military, the goal here or the aim here is to have your VA compensation check pick up right there.
The normal timeline is your check for being a soldier, service, sailor, airman, or marine stops October, and then November you only receive one paycheck from the VA, but that check arrives the next month. That's the ideal timeline.
That's the ideal, and so you're going to be able to file your VA disability claim anywhere from 190 days before you separate. Now, listen,
this is as of this video. There is discussion about going back further. And here's the other thing. All movement on your packet ceases 90 days out. They do not do anything else. You cannot file your paperwork at 89 days out from separation because they have to lock it in.
Then you have to wait.
Then you have to wait until after you get out of uniform. So these dates right now, 180 days, you can start your C&P exams while in uniform up to 180 days up, but they will stop as of 90 days from separation. That's as of today. That's what it is today.
That's why the 180 to 90 day.
Right.
So like Tim said, you will be able to complete these VA exams while you're still on active duty. And you can potentially receive your compensation pretty quickly after your discharge. So a VA service officer can, and in our case, will prepare your claim. They will submit your paperwork correctly. That's the key thing here. They know what wording is put in and what boxes don't need to be filled out and what do, and we just don't know that because we just don't understand that. So we just think it needs to be filled out completely. You know, we're trying to check the boxes, but some boxes don't need to be checked. So they'll submit it correctly, and then they will track your claim status. I know I probably bugged my guy to death. I would call him once a month, but at least every other month, which they're not even taking that long now to do that, you know, a couple of months or whatever. So anyway, this step alone, it can dramatically reduce your waiting time on receiving your benefits. Step 3.
All right, step 3. This is what the VFW has to do with the TAP program, and this is way and above. I talked to a soldier yesterday. The soldier's in uniform. The soldier's confused. This conversation is a real conversation. It's not a fictional one. He is confused about what the Veterans of Foreign War and the Veterans Affairs is related to the Department of Defense. So I make a comment. I'm like, make sure you have a set of orders putting that person in command for your clearing packet. This soldier's like, I don't know what you're talking about. The Department of Defense, or they don't need it. I got it. They don't need it, but the VA does. Yeah. And so this is what the conversation is now, is transformed. The VFW connects transitioning service members with local veterans community. It does not matter what the system is, what the Army system is, or the Marine Corps system is that they use to out-process. Makes no difference. They're always updating computer programs anyway. The reality of it is that none of that matters because all of that paperwork ends up in St. Louis, where the VA now has access to it. And if the proper paperwork's not in your file in St. Louis, then you are not going to be able to access any of that stuff when it comes to your file as it relates to what Tim and I are talking about, what we always do. So here's what we do as local veterans. Employment resources, we give job fairs once a quarter, once a semester for our folks in our community. You should go there for community support. And then post-service mentorship. This is not a made-up number either. 8 out of 10 doors that are open for veterans are opened by other veterans. So you think you're going to walk into a job in one of these Fortune 500 companies, one of these tech companies, being an operations manager because of all your experience and all your Army achievement medals. A veteran's going to open that door, and I promise you're not going to be operations manager. You're going to go on, and they're going to apply your skill set to the business model that they have. But a veteran, 8 out of 10 times, a veteran's going to open the door. Transition isn't just paperwork. It's also building the relationships within these communities. Veterans like Tim and I have already gone into the community and already built some of these relationships. If you come to us, we'll help plug you in. So, all right, common mistakes. What do you think, Tim?
Common transition mistakes the VFW wants to help you prevent. Your benefit officers or benefits advisor officers, we regularly see these issues in service members transitioning out. Not claiming conditions while you're still on active duty. Well, I didn't have time, or I didn't think I needed to, or I wasn't going to get anything anyway. All these are just excuses and myths.
Yep.
So file your claim while you're on active duty. Don't lie about it, but put the issues down that you have. Missing the BDD filing window. Everything has to be done on time, or it's basically just you need to wrap your head around it starts over.
Right. That's a true statement.
You got to get it in. You got to get it in a timely manner. They tell you at the beginning of anything you fill out for the government or for the VA system, at least, has to have your acknowledgement that you've received it. So anyway, missing the BDD filing window.
Yep. At 90 days out, it closes. You cannot do anything after that 90th day.
Undocumented medical issues. Again, I fall back on a veteran who came in here, an Iraq, Afghanistan veteran who had been shot in the head. But there was no medical record of that. But I mean, you can simply look at him and know that he was shot in the head. And I mean, there was a whole section missing here. So, but it never got documented as a medical issue. So we worked buddy statements for him and things like that. Filing claims alone without representation. Again, fit in that category. The very first one I did it all on my own, filed it. It took 2 years to get it back. Both the upgrade and the other that I filed were done with 47 days, pretty quickly for the VA. And then leaving the service without an understanding of VA benefits. If you're watching us and you're still on active duty, what are the benefits that the VFW can bring to me? Why is it worth my while to join them? So ask us those questions. We'll give you the answer. And just remember that meeting that VFW benefits advisor officer early helps you avoid these costly mistakes.
So why does VFW matter during the Transition Assistance Program? The VFW exists solely to advocate for veterans from active duty through civilian life because they're accredited by the Department of Veterans Affairs. The VFW represents all and can legally assist with claims and represents veterans throughout the entire process. Remember, you don't have to wait until you separate uniform to get help. If you're separating within the next year, the next few steps are simple. Find your local VFW benefits advisor officer, schedule a meeting during TAP, start your benefits early, plan your transition smartly, and don't leave earned benefits on the table.
Yep.
All right, so if you like this video, here's what we want you to do. Drop your branch of service and your separation timeline into the comment section below. The mission continues and the VFW is here for you. If you're ready to stand up with your fellow veterans and make your voice heard, join us. Join the VFW today. We just spent the last week testifying before Congress. Your voice matters. We've got upcoming gaming tournaments, and you're going to get a shot at getting an esports scholarship at a Division I school on these amazing machines. The link for that is down below. So come and check us out. Discord page down below.
And we're in D.C. pushing forward this legislation. So we need you. We need your number. Come check us out. See you next video.